kill you!
Hey guys, just figured I'd do a quick tips and tricks for Dina on Survivor and Grounded. So a ton of Dina's gameplay is based around crafting, particularly trap mines, but also stun bombs and smoke bombs. She also has a revolver, and while that is loud and not that good for human enemies, even though it kills them in 2 shots, it is great for infected waves, simply because it just does a ton of damage once you get the longer barrel upgrade. This means, like Joel, Dina's great for infected assault, infected hunted, and holdout.
I'll kill you!
We upgraded revolver 1 shots runners and 2 or 3 shots clickers, depending where you hit them. So that's just great. It also takes down shamblers pretty quick too, especially because shamblers are pretty easy to headshot, and it doesn't take many headshots with a power upgraded revolver to kill a shambler. For human waves, you have to change up the game a little bit. She, right off the bat, can craft trap mines, which are great for human enemies, particularly if you follow the Bear Grylls approach of traps and put them in natural chokes, usually narrow walkways like leading into different areas. From there you can either act as bait by shooting one of the enemies to draw in the whole lot of enemies into your trap. You can also use car windows as sound traps to lure them into trap mines, or you can just appear in front of them, let them get alerted to your presence, and then run away. All of that will act as bait to lure an enemy into one of your trap mines. Like, all that being said, you usually won't need to bait your trap mines. If you put them in like a natural choke between an area, or like an access point for an area from another area, the patrolling human enemies will usually just walk straight into the mine anyway, so they're actually a really good tool for human enemies. You can also use it for infected waves, but the way the infected waves usually function is you will usually have the runners rush you down first. Runners are the fastest but also the weakest enemies of the infected waves, so you will usually waste trap mines only killing 1 or 2 runners, as opposed to a shambler or a clicker. But Dina also gets stun bombs, and you'll usually be able to craft a ton of stun bombs, particularly because your first 2 upgrades turn them into smoke bombs, and then the next one means you craft 2 smoke bombs at once. Smoke bombs act very similarly to bottles, meaning if you have like a melee weapon, you can stun a clicker or a human enemy with a smoke bomb, and then rush in for a one-hit kill if you've got a melee weapon on a clicker or a human enemy. Like, you would only do that once you run out of ammunition, because it is a bit risky, particularly if you're in an infected wave with stalkers around, because stalkers can easily stun lock you into a clicker's insta-kill attack. Same as runners. If runners get a hit off on you, they can stun you enough for the clicker to catch up, or they can do their grab attack, and that will stun you and hold you in place until the clicker insta-kills you. So, if you're going to do it, you've got to target the clicker first. Grab attacks from runners and stalkers are no walk in the park. They usually do about half your health, but the clicker is an insta-kill every time. So you've got to prioritize the clicker if you're going for a melee-only strategy against an infected wave. You've got to make sure you target the clickers first.
Go! I got your thing!
So, in general, Dina's pretty well-rounded. She'll use trap mines and stun bombs for human enemies and clickers, and upgrade the power for the revolver for runners. So that would be your hunted infecteds and assault infecteds. She would rely pretty heavily on the revolver to kill the runners and the stalkers, and for human waves rely pretty heavily on trap mines and smoke bombs for human enemies. Strategies you can use for capture waves are, like I said before, you set up your area with all the approaches trapped, and then use either a car window or a shop bench front window and smash that, act as a sound trap to lure them in. If you're not worried about accuracy, you can fire a shot off in the air to draw enemies in. or you can try and take one of the enemies out to draw them in for a capture wave. But because Dina's more defensive, generally she doesn't straight off the bat have access to either pipe bombs or Molotovs. You will have to draw an enemy into a trapped area rather than go all out offensive. Like, say Jesse would be more offensive and Ellie would be more offensive because they've got either pipe bombs or Molotovs to directly splash damage enemies down, whereas Dina would have to be much more defensive and sneaky with trap mines. Like, she does have options available, but the options are significantly more dangerous, and you'll only be able to get usually like at most 2 or 3 enemies with them. Like, you can throw a stun bomb at the first enemy in a stack and use that enemy as a shield to shoot the other enemies, but on Survivor and Grounded you can only control shields for not very long at all, and there's usually only 6 shots in her revolver. So at best you'll be able to get 4 enemies all up, 2 shots a piece for the 3 enemies, and then either executing the shield with a melee attack. But that's very risky. You can easily get shot by a rifle on the way in, even with the stun, even with the smoke, and you can't usually control the shields for that long. If the shield breaks free and you've only managed to kill 1 enemy and you've got another 2 enemies in front of you, it means you've got 2 enemies shooting at you and 1 enemy in melee range trying to melee you, and that can backfire on you pretty quickly. So typically with capture waves, the best way of doing it is rushing down the enemy spawn as quickly as you can before they sort of spread out. They don't spread out particularly far straight after their spawn. Like, even then they sort of mill around about the safe. But if you manage to rush it down and get a pipe bomb or a Molotov in there, you can either take like 3 or 4 of them out like straight away, or you can discombobulate the group and that'll allow you to do like a ton of damage like straight off the bat, and that way you don't have to worry about dealing individual damage as they come after you, sort of thing. Dina doesn't have that luxury because usually she will have to deal with them defensively. Like, she'll have to like trap mine the area she's attacking from and then attack from distance and try and get as many of them as you can. That's unless she gets like Molotov recipes or buy some pipe bombs or, you know, stuff like that. As you can see here, I'm trying to do the sound trap strategy. They heard it, but they are going so slowly. So like eventually I just peek around the corner and take another one out to try and lure them in. Eventually you do lure them in, but as with capture waves, you're on a timer. And you're also on a timer if you've got the time limit multiplier, which is just a regular multiplier that pops up sometimes. So you got to be wary of that. Like, the enemy AI is usually pretty good and it'll like bite on your trap straight away, but sometimes it's just sort of slow like that.
Fuck! Go around! Inside! Get down! Oh shit!
I might have still gotten it had I equipped it a Molotov instead of a brick there, but as you can see, literally 1 second late.
Nothing over here.
Holy fuck.
Kill you!
Sit down.
I know you're out there. It's over!
Where are you, friend? Whoa.
Run out! She's running!
Yeah.
this area here on this map is really, really good for trap mines. The ramp into the area on the right there is the only way to flank the position, and there are 3 staggered layers of cover there, which allow you to avoid Molotovs and pipe bombs like pretty well. If you put 2 mines, one at the bottom of the ramp on the right there, and then one into the mouth of the area on the right there, you can get 2 kills from 2 successive flankers into the area from the right, and you can pretty much ensure that you can engage the enemy from the front, from cover, with virtually no drawback. This is one of the best areas to camp in this map.
Look alive! Watch it! Watch it!
And that's the other advantage to the area as well. Even if you have trapped the flank into that area from the right, you can also use that yourself to escape when they're attacking 3 deep at the front. As long as they're engaged into the area, you will be able to escape around the side, usually.
Whoa.
Be very careful using trap mines in this area. It's a bloody maze, and the runners, they spawn staggered. So, like, you could be running through an area, a runner could surprise you and trigger your own mine and blow you up. Be careful with mines in this stage.